Well, welcome to another great 90 minutes of everything Clifton here in the Clifton Cafe, Clifton Market Cafe. It's Sunday, September 23rd. It's about 15 minutes after 10. I got an early start on the day because we might have some interviewers over later. I wanted to be prepared, but basically we're going to go through the same routine where the first thing you know, we're going to talk about the news. And well, I guess the big news is the golden ticket applications have to be in on September 29th. On Friday, September 28th, Mall Crow and Company will be playing at Clifton Plaza. On Saturday, September 29th, Resonator will play at the Plaza. We'll talk about that later. And Sunday, September 29th, there's going to be a Honeysuckle poll combined with UC students. And they're going to meet at the Trailside Nature Center from 9 o'clock to 1 o'clock. So that's what's right up in the future. Here, well, amazingly enough, there's no meetings this week. Today, I believe there was a nature walk at 8 a.m. at the Trailside Nature Center. It was organized by Preserve Burnett Woods Group. They've done a great job jump-starting the volunteers in Burnett Woods. As you might know, Burnett Woods is in need of volunteers and financing, and it's always on the short end of the stick. Occasionally we have some people step up and do a great job with, like the Honeysuckle poll coming up. Every Monday at 10 a.m. is the kids reading at Clifton Library. If you've never been there with your youngin', it's a great event. You really get over the years of them growing up, you get to cement some really permanent relationships with the families in Clifton. Oh hi, you want to be interviewed? Huh? Ludlow Beer and Wine will also have their tastings on Friday and Saturday at 5 o'clock. Starts at 5 and going till the crowd leaves. You get a flight of 4 glasses for $10 with a complimentary cheese plate. Well, I guess I proved myself wrong. Monday we do have the Poppy Pop-Up on Clifton Plaza. So at 5:30 at Clifton Plaza tomorrow is going to be the Pop-Up Puppy Party. P-U-P-P. Pop-Up Puppy Party, 5:30 on the Plaza on Monday. I'm going through the monthly events and it was listed there. I shouldn't cut loose so much there. So that's all we have now. So let's go to the flyers. Looks like to go to we read the Clifton Market flyer first. If there's any way to save money, it's buying things on the flyer. We have some really great specials here. Many of them are below my buy price 5 years ago. So as a start off, we have USDA Choice Top Sirloin Steaks. Save $2 at $5.99. Clifton Market Pork Chops at $1. $3.99 a pound. Save $1. USA Grown New Crop Bartlett pears. 1 pound package, 99 cents. Organic fresh California shortcut carrots. 1 pound package, 2 for $3. LaCroix sparkling water on sale. Save 20 cents at $7.49 each. And that's the real bargain. Jif peanut butter, 2 for $4. My buy price was $2.50 about 5 years ago. We have Kraft, Deluxe, or Velveeta pasta and cheese, 2 for $5. Pretty amazing. And Cottonelle bath tissue, 12 count, $4.99 each. Let's go to page 2. This flyer is good from September 19th to September 25th. It switches out on Wednesday. We have fresh express garden salad, 12-ounce package, $1.18 each. There's my friend.
Did you see an iPhone adapter by any chance here?
No, I'm sorry. I certainly would have seen it if it was there. I guess that's pretty easy to pick up, I suppose. We have fresh from the field, blackberries or raspberries. 6-ounce package, 2 for $5. Midwest grown yellow and zucchini squash, $1.18 a pound. Organic sweet grape cherry tomatoes, a 1 pint container, 2 for $4. Organic Washington State extra fancy gala apples, $1.69 a pound. Organic fresh romaine hearts, 3-pack, 2 for $5. From Emma's Deli, we have Clifton Market 8-inch apple pie, save $1, $4.59 each. Baked fresh daily, Clifton Market fresh baked baguettes, save 60 cents, $1.99 each. Boar's Head roast beef and Vermont cheddar sandwich, $1, save $1, $4.99. So you might know we have a music lineup here on the music, and we're trying to discover what the music lineup is. They play the same songs over and over, and we're trying to make a playlist. So the song is playing now is "Tell Me About It." I think it's Billy Joel. So it's going to be a lot of fun to see which of the top 19 songs that Keith has cued into the Muzak here at the market. So, let's go back to the flyer. We have back to Emma's Deli and Bakery. Clifton Market balsamic beets, save $1 at $5.99. Catch of the day in the seafood section. Seafood comes in fresh on Tuesday and Friday around noon. We have center cut Atlantic cod loins, 8-ounce average, save $1 at $7.99 a pound. Fresh tilapia fillets, marinated in citron and lemon or mango chili, save $1 at $8.99 a pound. Clifton Market seafood salad, made fresh in the store, save $1 at $5.99 a pound. Peeled and deveined raw shrimp, 25 to 30 count per pound, save $1 at $10.99 a pound. Prime cuts in our fresh cut meat section. USDA choice bottom round roast, save $1.50 at $3.49 a pound. 73% lean ground beef, save 50 cents, $2.49 a pound. USDA choice. Howdy. USDA choice, I have round steaks, $3.99 a pound. Fisher Melwood bacon, save 40 cents, $3.99 a pound. Mama Rose's mini pizza, 4-pack frozen, save $2, 2 for $5. Conn's bologna, 1-pound pack, save $1, 2 for $4. It's an incredible buy. Doesn't get any better than that. And then, oh, it does get better because we go to the beer and wine selection. Jimmy has selected some specialty beers, and we're going to get to the beermenus.com and find out which is the beers that Clifton Market has that is exclusive to Clifton Market. So we have Lord Hobo Brewing Company and Hobo Life Session IPA, a 6-pack for $10.99. Stillwater Big Bunny Imperial Chocolate Milk Stout, 4-pack, $11.99. Hey, Kat, Ed, come on over here, say something. Okay. Hey, we're going to put up new painted signs this week in the windows. Stillwater Big Bunny Imperial Chocolate Milk Stout, 4-pack, $11.99. And going on to the white wine selection by Jimmy and Beer and Wine, we saved $5 on Black Stallion Sauvignon Blanc. So there's a great buy at $14.99. And our red selection is Margarita Vineyard Broadside Merlot. It's $14.99. So that's the Clifton Market flyer. We're going to go on to Bear Cash. There's a coupon in the Bear Cash booklet. You can always find them in the blue kiosks spread around the area. There's one in front of Grader's, and there's one right outside Clifton Market on Ludlow, right in the corner of the center of the store. And Keith and Tom Rizzo of Bear Cash Coupons has put together a 10% off student college discount. So you bring your valid coupon and any student or college ID. So it's valid through October 15th, 2018. So this is a big plus for the students in UC and Xavier. It's a valid student ID, so you could even have a high school ID. Save 10% off your grocery purchase, and that's from Bear Cash. And we're going to go through and mention a few other places that are listed in the Bear Cash coupon book, strictly to Clifton. And Dewey's Pizza has a wonderful spread, a full page, $2 off, salads, pizzas with purchase of salad. And Anbar India has a wonderful quarter page, $4 off lunch, a second lunch entree, and $6 off a second dinner entree. And the Corinthian Pan Pizza has a double spread, just an incredible free food, free small breadstick with one entree order, Crazy Tuesday, Wing Wednesday, just a plethora of specials from Bear Cash coupons. So thank you for putting those in. We use them every time we shop. Let's go to the Ace Hardware flyer. Let's see if we can get the date of this flyer. I don't want to. It's good to September 30th. So that's right. Buy two, get one free furnace filters. We got buy one, get one free mix and match Ace Insect Killer. Your choice, $10. Various lawn products, Turf Builder, Miracle Grow potting soil, Home Defense Insect Killer, Roundup, and still on sale, 2 for $7. RV antifreeze. It's got a couple of DeWalt 20-volt lithium products. You can get a package of an impact drill, a regular drill, and a work light, plus a table saw for $279.99. And then You can get the impact drill, bit selections, selection of bits, a drill, the work light for $189.99. Also a Toro Super Power Vac leaf blower, $49.99. An electric 2-in-1 chain pull saw for $69.99. Extends the pole extends over 9 feet, and it reaches branches up to 15 feet. And then we have a 10x10 pop-up instant canopy for $59.99. Various lawn products on sale. We got for $22.99. We got a 4.75 gallon Blackjack 7-year driveway filler and sealer, and the $69.99 Werner 8-foot type 2 fiberglass step ladder. And on the back page we got Ace folding table, 6-foot fold and half table for $29.99, and you can buy the chairs to go with it. Folding chair with a polypropylene seat and back for $11.99. Also, we have jars for canning, and the piece de resistance is the snow throwers. They have a 21-inch electric start single stage snow thrower for $429.99, and then if you want to bump up to the deluxe model, we've got a 24-inch. Howdy. We've got a 24-inch self-propelled dual-stage snow thrower with electric start, $79.99, and that's the Ace Flyer. Does he like those? Because they've been selling like hotcakes. Some people can't eat them, others they love them. That's the a Harvest Snaps, assorted flavors, $1.99 each. Ever since they put out the little taster tray, they've been going like hotcakes. So we're going to go to the CVS flyer, and the major thrust of this flyer this week is vitamins and allergy medicines and cold medicines. So we'll just go through a few of the products of we got Pampers Baby Dry and Easy Ups, $9.99, 26 count. Pampers Easy Ups training underwear, 19 to 26 count, or jumbo package, excludes pure diapers. We have CVS Health extra strength acetaminophen pain relief. Buy one, get one 50% off. CVS Health ibuprofen. Buy one, get one 50% off. Advil PM liquid gels or liquid gels mini, $8.99 with card. Advil 80 to 100 count or PM 40 count. We have Motrin PM or Motrin IB. Buy one, get one 50% off. We have Mucinex Sinex Max, severe congestion relief. Delson Cough 12-hour cough relief. Mucinex Fast Max, DM Max, and Mucinex DM 12-hour for $12.99 each with card. Start here with Live Claritin Clear. Get powerful non-drowsy allergy relief. Claritin non-drowsy for $19.99 with card, or Claritin non-drowsy tablets, 10 milligram, and a histamine, $41.99 with card. And we got some Nature Made Chewable C Vitamin 500, Nature Made High Potency D3 5000 IUs, and adult gummies, Nature Made Vitamin C, Immune System Support, buy one, get one free. More vitamins. We have Sundown Natural Vitamins, calcium, fish oil, turmeric, D3, melanotum gummies, CQ, CoQ10 gummies, women's multivitamin gummies, all buy one, get one free. So there's the CVS flyer, all your vitamins and fall allergy medicines. And I guess the flu shot's coming up soon. Let's see what it says about the flu shot. Nothing so far, but as soon as they start having it, we'll make a mention. Let's go to the music lineup today in the region. Bogarts, the Marcus King Band is playing at 8 p.m. It's rock, and it's $15. And that's all that's playing in the region on Sunday. Let's go back to that. Let's go to FotoFocus. It's starting up in October, and our big show opens next Friday at on Friday the 27th. So this week is, well, gee, that is this Friday. So the opening is Friday at the Esquire Theater for the Clifton Cultural Arts Center's component of FotoFocus. They're featuring Jens Rosencrants Jr.'s Small Town and Long Views. It's carefully curated from nearly 20,000 images taken since 2014. Up from over 20,000 miles, Jens Rosencrants Small Town and Long Views documents a personal archive that marks the time and space. Howdy. Of extraordinary travels. And that's going to take place at the Esquire Theater on September 27th. We don't have a time for that opening, but we're going to get to that as soon as we can. Let's go to the internet. We finished reading all our private. Let's go to GoFundMe page for Clifton Market. It's still hovering at $41.50. I'm trying to get one of the coffee mugs here to show you as an example of what you get when you donate $125. The GoFundMe page is a great way to show a barometer of community support, and albeit it's not been very good. We're looking forward to seeing that go up slightly, but in the big scheme of things, the GoFundMe page was created to generate the operating capital that we never gave the store when it opened. A store this size needs $400,000 in operating capital, and Keith started this GoFundMe page in March, and it's set at $300,000. But probably the best way to do it would be to get 300 residents within the shop here to lend the market $1,000. Howdy. You want to come over and say hello? I'm broadcasting live on YouTube. Huh? Huh? You can. Oh, that's fine. Well, anyway, every day when I can, I broadcast here live 90 minutes, and we interview people and we talk about the market. But basically, it's all Clifton news. You know, like what's playing at the garage, what's playing at the Plaza, the Esquire.
Okay, question. Is the garage open every day?
Well,
Or just they-
gee, you know, that's a good question. I've got the page here. I could call it up right here and see what here, Ludlow Garage. Let's go to about. Maybe that will tell us when.
I took the mail, but it didn't say that.
Right. It was a coupon, right? Kitchen open Tuesday to Saturday, 4 p.m. to 10.
Okay,
So there's your answer right there.
that's a great answer. We're gonna have to check it out then.
And you know that Gaslight Properties has taken over the garage. They also own the new restaurant they're building across the street.
Burger place.
Yeah, it's called, believe it or not, Gaslight Bar and Grill.
How'd they come up with that?
I don't know. They must have searched high and low, up and down.
They thought about that for weeks.
No, but anyway, we always read the flyers,
Yeah.
and then we go through the music lineup and art openings, and then we go straight to social media, and we go to it's fascinating. Twitter, Facebook, you learn all things, huh?
I don't do all that.
Well, see, that's why you can tune in here and get it all,
I just found out.
because you go to the YouTube video, it has a timeline, so you don't have to. If you want to hear the flyers, you go there. If you want to hear the music lineup, you just go to that time in the timeline. And
YouTube does everything. YouTube has everything.
well, I started this when we had our last shareholders meeting, and they wanted to like generate some sort of a calling program to call the shareholders. But I realized that this is bigger than just calling on the phone.
Oh, yeah.
And our target audience is really Clifton NextDoor, which is a little chat for our neighborhood. And when you include the surrounding neighborhoods, you can reach our buying audience. And even though I don't have many subscribers, there's a lot of hidden subscribers. And every broadcast, it goes up 200%, sometimes 500% in various categories. So it has a tremendous reach, but I must admit we haven't raised sales yet. So we're trying to.
Let's start somewhere.
Yes, I think it's going to be by 1,000 cuts or 1,000. Not a cut, but what is it? 1,000 kisses or something. So we're just doing this, and I'm gonna put up new window signs. I'm gonna say it's gonna be a fall theme with leaves. It's gonna say, believe this or not, fall in love. Well, that's what we're assuming people will say.
Yeah.
So you can fall in love with whatever you want.
Yeah.
But we're gonna put it up there in the first 3 windows, and I'm gonna start making seasonal window signs. Plus we're gonna put up a new art show. So that'll be fun. So we're just trying to do everything we can, and hopefully we can get the community to rally around the market.
You said they want it one, they need to support it.
Right, we spent $6.1 million delivering it, and I realize what we do have a good job of is produce, a hot deli, a great deli, fresh fish, and fresh cut meat. So, albeit the shelves are kind of bare with the staples, that's enough to bring the neighborhood together. For you to come in and use what we have, great. The great part of what we have is the produce, the bakery is a wonderful bakery.
Yeah.
So amongst those 4 things, I mean, I'm sorry, sometimes people come in and they don't have, believe it or not, toilet paper. Even though
You
toilet,
need that.
well, I understand, but you can walk up to CVS and get your toilet paper. They got like gazams of it, you know. So that's my new selling point, is that we have fresh fish, great bakery.
Focus on the positives.
Right, exactly. Trying to, that's what my wife always tells me, or my partner, she always says, go with the positive. So we're just, well, let somebody else pull up the negative. I don't know what this. Yeah. So just before you came over, I was talking about the GoFundMe page. It's like a place where you can donate money, but it's not going up much. lately. But
That'd
that's
be more helpful.
yes, and Malcolm Montgomery mentioned the other day, one of the things that you can do to help Keith buy the goods is to buy a gift card that has your weekly grocery amount on it. And that way he'll get the money right away, and then you can use it over the week for your groceries. So that's an excellent idea, and it really strikes to the core of what we need. We need cash flow, and we need the sooner the better.
Money comes in handy.
I feel like we're going to solve this problem person by person, house by house. I made some new buttons up for everybody to wear a button so that they can engage in conversation. People always come up to you and say, if you have a button, well, what's up with the market? And then you go into your spiel. So, what are you shopping for today?
Produce and stuff.
Good. I have my grocery list here. Okay.
I don't need much.
Yes, well, that's great. It's a nice overcast day. I think everything will go well. We're not going to have any rain. But right on. Well, thank you for coming by and chatting, and we'll see you in the neighborhood. Okay. Thank you. So, getting back to the GoFundMe page, if you donate, there's perks for small donations. $50, $75, $100, and $125, and has 4 different levels. And if you go with the 125, you get all 4 of the perks, starting with the free pizza, $5 off, $25 grocery purchase, $10 off a grocery order, and if you go for the $125, you get the coffee mug and free coffee for a year. So that's the GoFundMe page. I can also mention that CliftonFest has a GoFundMe page, so you can just Google GoFundMe, put in the search string CliftonFest, and you can donate to CliftonFest. They need several $1,000s to get that going. We already went to the Ludlow Garage, and the young lady who I was talking to wanted to know when they were open. It's 4 to 10 p.m., Tuesday to Saturday. And let's go to the lineup. They had 3 great shows this week, so maybe we'll have a new lineup. Oh, here it is. Thursday. Hi, you want to be interviewed?
That's fine.
Okay. Well, I'm just going through what's planned at the garage this week.
Okay.
We got
Let me know.
all right, sure. I forget your name.
Dave Allen.
Oh, Dave. Yeah, well, come over. You want to sit down now? Go right ahead. I thought I recognized your voice. I mean, you here, step right there. There you go. Well, this is great. We got a little microphone here for you so you can be heard. So thank you for coming by.
Oh, no problem. Anything to help.
Oh, yes. You can introduce yourself. There you go.
Oh. Hi, I'm Dave Allen from Clifton. I've lived here for, I think, 12 years now. This is my 2nd time in Clifton. I was here when Keller's was here, and always enjoyed stopping and picking up what I needed that night and going home and fixing it. It was very convenient, and was really happy to have Clifton Market reopen in the same place and be able to do that again. It's been good.
Yes, so we really delivered a wonderful market.
We did. Yeah, I really impressed. This is a lot nicer than what I had anticipated it being a co-op. I was thinking there'd be bins of food and we'd have to work to keep it going. Well, we are working to keep it going, but it's a really nice market, and I like the fact that it's for everybody. Anybody can shop here, so
Yes.
you don't have to be a member.
Yeah, it's been a hard sell trying to convince people that their knee-jerk reaction was you had to somehow be it.
No.
So that's been a tough uphill battle, and also there's been no community grocery stores in Cincinnati.
No. Well, and then the whole grocery store concept has changed now because we have a lot of online shopping, which I hate to do. I want to deal with people and see people, and that's what we get here. It's a very friendly market, and people get to know you. You get to know them. My neighbors shop here, so there's nice times to run into people and catch up, particularly with winter coming on, because it seems like everybody disappears in the wintertime. So you can find them at the grocery store, but you won't find them out working in the yard.
Yeah.
So it's this will be nice.
Well, this has become like a melting pot of a community well, or it's a local epicenter. We can get a new type of community zeal started. We're looking for something like a band of supporters dedicated to the market to become ambassadors, to convince people who say, well, I like the market for just jumping in to get my last two things.
Right.
Well,
right.
That's not how the market's going to be successful. You have to embrace the market. And what I've come to realize is that we have a great bakery, we have great produce, a great deli, hot food.
The meat department's very good.
We
too.
have meat department, fish department. We have sushi, and those are the core things that you can come in and have a great experience. And during the struggling time, sometimes the dry goods are not up. They're
Right.
kind of weak on soda, or paper goods, and so we can't really push that.
Well, and that's true. When I come in here, it's not like I have a list that I go down and say, I got to get this, I come in and find what I can use, what they have that I can use.
Yeah.
So, and I am really dedicated to Clifton Market. I want to see it succeed, and it works for me. I mean, I eat a lot more steak now, and fresh vegetables. And there's, and that's a good thing.
That's using what the market.
Yeah, I really don't like the processed foods to start with. So to come in here, and the vegetable department, the fruit department is very good. It's always well stocked and plenty of good stuff there. The meat department is excellent, and they do a lot of unique things too.
Yes.
That I like.
Yes,
a lot of things that are already prepared and
put in the oven
in a sauce that you like.
Marinade.
Yeah, marinade. Thank you. That's the word I was searching for.
Yeah, my daughter loves the marinated pork chops.
Yeah, I do the marinated pork chops, and
Chicken breast.
Chicken breasts are good too. So it's a really it offers a lot, but people need to come in and take advantage of it. And one of the things I really like is that parking is easy. You can get in and out easily. I hate fighting the crowds, and
You don't have the crowds here.
well,
I mean, we'd like to have the crowds.
We'd like more crowds, but one of my differences is I had to go to Kroger's to get some stuff that they only carry, and I was really upset by the rudeness of people, And then I came here to get the rest of the stuff that I needed, and twice people said, "Excuse me," as they were walking across my path, which was fine. I mean, they were just, everybody here was very polite and considerate of each other, and it's neighbors shopping with neighbors, and you really don't want to offend your neighbors, so it's a good thing. I like it here.
Well, the joke about that is that some people say, I don't want to see my neighbors.
Yeah,
So we suggest they shop here early in the morning or late at night.
Yeah. Someone, watch when they're leaving the house.
So we can try to, but we need a third more people in the store at any one time.
Yeah.
In order to make it successful.
That would
So
be
it gives
good.
When you come in the store, you can get a benchmark idea of what we're really talking about here.
Right.
People just sort of taking a chance, trying to do a new adventure. It's going to be a great experience.
I really want to see it succeed long term, and that's what we need to do right now to make that happen. And we started out underfunded,
Right.
but that doesn't mean that we still can't succeed.
Right.
We just need more people shopping, trying to up the
Right.
sales each week.
Right.
So we have that
Right,
happen.
that's the
It's really a good shopping experience. While this place was closed, after Keller's closed, I just hated shopping because it wasn't a good shopping experience, and it would really tick me off when I'd go to checkout and I'd scan my card and it would say, "Welcome, valued customer," and that was the machine telling me that, and that was the first sign that I had that I was a valued customer. It's just really.
Well, I know we have that great advantage over the big box stores.
Yeah.
It's so hard to sell a positive. It seems like so easy to sell negative. We constantly have to have a good positive message. We rely on ambassadors like you to post on social media. This is the way that our marketing plan is.
Right.
People say, "What is the marketing plan?" Well, the marketing plan is broadcast. It's
So yard
social
signs that you
media,
have out all over the place.
yard signs. We've
Yeah.
got new yard signs. We're going to put up new temporary painted signs in the window here
Good.
this week, and I'm going to hang a new art show.
Good.
So we're going to have. It's just like success by 1,000 kisses.
Well, what I really like, and what I think is unique about Clifton, is that it is a community. I'm also involved in the pop-up dog
Oh right,
party.
right. This Monday, right?
Monday,
5:30?
yeah, Monday. We're having the pop-up dog party, and it's a wonderful experience. It's really community building.
Yes.
And that's what Clifton Market is too. It's community building. In Clifton, you see your neighbors, and one thing I love about Clifton is it is so diverse. There's everybody here.
It's an international. We have, I would say, a fifth of the resident tenants are international.
We live on Manor Hill, and we walk downtown. This has been a few years ago, but on our way walking downtown, we heard 5 different languages. And that's not uncommon here.
No.
It's like a little New York. You go to New
Yes.
York, you hear all kinds of languages there, and here this is the same thing.
All kinds of eccentric people.
And this is something that gives me hope, because we had one of our
Poppy pop-ups?
not poppy pop-ups, but one of our little eccentric people
I
who
see.
lived here. One of our characters, one of our
Yes,
Clifton
yes, I
characters,
think we know what it
passed away a few years ago.
I think I know
And
who
there
he
were
is.
so many write-ups about him, and how people really enjoyed him, how they were going to miss him, and I thought, there's room for me here. If this is going to work. I can stay here and be as eccentric and
Yes.
crazy as possible, and it's going to work.
I've come to realize that people move to Clifton because they like the eccentrics. They don't want to be an eccentric.
Yeah,
they like,
but they
like
enjoy the variety.
living with the
Yeah,
eccentric.
it's an interesting place to be, and it works. That's the good thing. I mean, I don't know of any real conflict that's going on constantly here, like we have in other places. So,
Well, you could. There's ebb and flow in just take the business association
Yeah.
or CTM. In the past, there was a lot of contention, but now we have more candidates running for offices.
Yep, which is good.
Offices than are needed. So this has been a huge change. I think we've developed a lot more civility between our powerful community groups, Clifton Town Meeting and the Clifton Business and Professional Association. There's been a lot more coordination, and obviously we had a tremendous coordination here.
right.
The market, when the market failed to generate the cash flow, we went into panic mode.
Right.
And there was a lot of, as you might imagine, there was some tempers flared, but things have settled down, and we kind of realized that now our only goal is to get shoppers in the store.
Right.
At those third more people to bring our sales up to where we become in the black, and we can prove to our lenders and our distributors that we mean business.
Right.
I mean, somebody could donate, somebody could loan us $40,000, and then we could get the shelves stocked, but it would mean nothing unless we can get the community, the one person at a time, to come in. Then maybe we could get that 40,000. But it's trivial not to. There's a two-arm that we need to do. One is the cash flow, the cash reserves, and the other is the shopping. But the shoppers come first.
Right.
How to get people to. And so many times I've interviewed people, and they show this transformation of they say, now I come into the store, I don't have a list. I come in and I shop what they have. I take the best of what they have.
Right.
We've changed our diet. You even said yourself.
Yeah, that's what I
We've
do.
changed your diet, and boy, now there's a convert. Because once they do that, they're not going back.
No. Well, it's an enjoyable experience here, and sometimes you have to be a little flexible in what you're coming to get, what you end up getting, but it works. And I'd rather be here, and I like the size of the store. I don't want to go into one of these big box stores and walk myself to death, and I don't want to buy a couch in the grocery store. You know, I really don't. That's not where I shop for furniture. So I like the size of this, and I like the people here. Everybody's very friendly, very nice. So this is a very positive shopping experience.
Thank you, Dave, for
I want
that.
to keep it going.
Thank you, Dave, for that great testimony, and we hope that we can
Great.
meet
Thank you.
again later.
I appreciate everything you do.
Thank you. Oh, you want to be interviewed?
Yeah.
Oh, great. Come right in. Thank you. I thought I recognized you from your little avatar.
Little avatar, huh?
We always have a little. Well, you can just introduce yourself here.
Hi, I'm Peggy Spohr. I'm a shareholder, founding member, loaner of the Clifton Market, and I'm glad to be a customer here.
Yes, so we're trying to jumpstart the neighborhood into embracing the market. I've come to realize it's kind of like a person by person, house by house.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I think that's true to some extent. I recently just posted an email to a shareholders group telling them about some of the things that I have found here at the grocery store that were not in my usual shopping list from days and shopping at Kroger's, but I've enjoyed them, and I don't know that we always know about the good things that are here. Sometimes we come in with certain things in mind that we're going to purchase, and I've had a really fun time going up and down every single aisle and seeing what there is and trying some new things. And I was having breakfast with some neighbors this week, and I was telling them about one of my finds, roasted red peppers. I'd been looking for them for weeks, and I didn't ask for help. I was determined they were here somewhere, and I would find them, and it turns out they were actually in a very logical place, and I've enjoyed them. So it reminded me how much fun it is to tell people about the things that you like and share
Yes.
those ideas. So
Was that a can or a jar of roast?
it's a jar, yeah.
So it's so much easier to buy them prepared, because to do them yourself, it takes an extra half hour. or
It
something.
takes a little extra work, and truthfully, I haven't been buying a lot of produce here recently. I have a garden of my own where I grow things, but it's starting to wind down now. In fact, one of my friends said, "You mean you didn't make your own roasted red peppers?" Because
Well,
that's what
I
she
would-
would expect of me.
Really, I think that's to get those sugars generated once
Right.
peppers.
Do you have napkins?
Uh,
I looked over here.
maybe in the bakery, they might have some napkins,
In the bakery?
but not.
Either there or the deli.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
I'd get up and get them for her, but
Can't do everything.
I almost did get up, and I'm always trying to help.
I'll
you.
hold the fort here.
No, that's true. We enjoy seeing the new things in the market.
Yeah, yeah.
We're kind of stuck in our ways of what we buy, but
It's really true.
we still everything, the small items that we buy all the time, the market has it. Because we have a great bakery, a great produce, fish market, hot foods, deli section, sushi, fresh cut meats, and those are the core things that you can always depend on here during our several startup just the old staples that sometimes your cereal's not there, the paper goods are not there. So,
And that's really true. And I have a small household. I don't need to buy that much. So I can only boost sales at the grocery myself a little bit. But I think, as you said, if we all make an effort, it adds up to something. And, I think it's a unique concept. There aren't that many co-op stores around to choose from.
This is the first one.
Yeah, certainly the grocery store here. A lot of people are members of REI, for example, and they understand that basic concept of a co-op.
You're
But
exactly right.
old timers like me remember the old days when co-ops were more popular as a concept. Even restaurants run as cooperatives. And I like that idea. That's important to me, and that's part of why I supported it from the beginning as best as I could and continue to shop here.
Well, we're right in the forefront of the extremely volatile grocery stores are very volatile.
Oh, right. It's a changing time.
It's not an outfitter or Mobo, the bike co-op over in Northside.
Uh-huh.
This is fragile. It's like a tiny fragile flower that can be squashed.
It can. Well, I think it is important that holding that idea of a cooperative, that we tap our shareholders perhaps in other ways besides just financially. I think that we can be good volunteers. And I don't know that we've quite embraced an organized way of recruiting and staffing volunteers in the store. We could work at the information desk, we could be baggers, different things that we might do that would help smooth the rough edges a little bit.
Well, that brings up the difficulty of volunteers in anything Clifton.
Yeah.
The CliftonFest is looking for volunteers.
Hey, I'm volunteering at the race on Saturday morning.
See?
Be there. It's good health.
5K
Get out
race?
there. Yes.
They have a child's park, right? Do they have a dog race too?
I honestly can't remember. There's something we're doing for pets through CliftonFest.
It's the pet parade.
The pet parade, right?
But the 5K, there's a spot for everybody.
Yeah. Oh, right. And you don't have to be an athlete to participate.
There's a walk
It's a lot of
component.
fun. You
And
can
a
walk,
race.
yes, and you can race.
That's what I was thinking about. Yeah, so those volunteers I really say they're scarce as hen's teeth.
It is tough, but I have been a professional volunteer coordinator, and if you kind of get your act together, you can do it. There's, some of you may be familiar with 10,000 Villages, for example, which is basically run by volunteers. The stores are totally staffed by volunteers with like one paid employee.
Wow.
And
there's one over there in
O'Brienville. Right. Uh-huh.
Yes.
And I worked for a sister store in Indianapolis, and we ran 2 retail gift shops completely with volunteers, and then just small management staff. You can do
like
it.
a huge consignment store, in a way.
Not exactly consignment. All
mean,
of the artisans, they're international artisans. Yeah. Usually from developing countries, and this is their livelihood, making those small art gifts, and this gives them an outlet to sell those items. And so you can feel pretty good about the purchases. You're supporting, a family's livelihood directly.
Yes. Well, it kind of reminds me of we're trying to get local vendors to stock here their produce or their specialty items. We have 80 acres. There's a billboard over here.
Right.
It lists them all.
It lists them,
and we're trying to establish relationships with. I mean, it's not an international, but they're creating a product
Absolutely.
locally.
Right. And supporting local farmers.
They
is
have
a good
a
idea.
distribution center here.
Right.
So
Sounds like a worthwhile
those partnerships.
pursuit.
I think that the 80 acres, and then we have Lisa June. She supplies the flowers from her garden here in the foyer. It's an independent, and she helps with the flowers in the fall. I guess we'll be switching out the flowers as soon as the first
those are
frost
nice.
comes.
Nice touch, yeah.
So,
Well, and I can't wait. I don't know the name of the farmer, but they make pear cider. A lot of places you can get apple cider, which we have some in stock now, but
oh wow.
our produce manager assured me that the pear cider would be coming. It's delicious. So
Is this
looking
hard
forward to
cider?
it. No, it's fresh. It's fresh fruit pear cider. So
Well, that's
something to look forward to. Probably in next week or so.
Yeah, so I've got to start making a list and trying to mention this on air because I like that interface between an independent producer and this store.
Right.
Because you're not
Absolutely.
going to find that in
Right.
the big box.
And also we have some things that are not locally farmed, but for example, there's an an apple juice. It's in a glass bottle. It's a pretty bottle. I don't
Martinelli's?
know the name of it, but all of the apples are grown in the United States. It's not made from imported apples.
I remember that.
Just like Florida's natural orange juice is all Florida oranges, not imported Brazilian juice.
Yeah, we had that on
Kind of
sale
blows my
last
mind.
week. in the
Yes,
flyer.
we did. I know.
I read the flyer every week, and if you bought what was on the flyer,
Yeah.
you were going to come under your buying price
Yeah.
on almost every item, whether it be frozen little pizzas or peanut butter. Stick to the flyer, and you won't be worried about paying too much.
Well, and I've certainly done my share of shopping at Kroger, and I no longer comparison shop with Kroger. This is my primary store, and I get what I want. And if there are other things I need that aren't here, then of course I'm going to go somewhere else. But I've now adjusted my shopping budget to
Yes.
this grocery store, and there are many times I'm sure that we are getting a better price here than at other stores, and sometimes it's a little higher. But for me, it's important that we have the products that I feel comfortable buying, and that we're supporting a good cause. So those weigh just as much.
Absolutely, and I can see you become a convert.
Yes.
You've become. Well, we can't make you a saint just yet.
Oh well, thank you. That's a little more than I need to bear, but anyway,
But you understand.
I am an advocate, and I wish people who maybe haven't been around for a while would give it another try.
You've changed your buying habits.
Yeah. Yep.
And that's the strange thing about Clifton Market. You come in here, we have things, great things. It's just that everybody's sort of always had that list,
Yeah,
And,
uh-huh.
and
You got to be a little creative sometimes. Sometimes I come with a list, and I just skip past. But if I notice that for example, when they had peaches at a really good price and they were in season, I couldn't resist. So of course, I got some. They weren't on my list, but and that's actually a healthy way to shop. Look for things that are in season. The prices are going to be
You get the
better.
best
Yeah.
produce. We had somebody here the other day. They substituted green beans was on their for this meal, but they substituted asparagus.
There you go. Okay.
So you can still make your recipe.
Yeah, get what looks good.
With well, thank you, Peggy.
Well, you're very welcome. I'm glad to stop by. I appreciate you doing this and all that you've done for the market and for the neighborhood.
I'm trying to. I owe it all to my partner Irene.
Oh yes, I
because
know Irene.
She has to authorize my volunteer.
Good for her. Got to keep
She keeps me.
a little bit of
on,
tab on
Well,
you.
it's very important. Time is money.
Yes.
So we recognize the urgency.
Mm-hmm.
This is what made me start this broadcast from the last shareholders meeting.
Uh-huh.
It was an immediate way to reach the audience, and we were effectively doing that. And all I can say is I don't want to live on top of the building because I don't think Irene's going to let me live on top of the building.
I hope not.
So please do what you can so I don't
Right.
live on top
All
of
right.
the building.
Thanks so much. Bye.
Great to meet you. Wow, that was great. Couldn't hope for anything better. We're already about an hour into the broadcast here, and we were just going to go to the music lineup at the garage this week. On Thursday, we have Alan Roth, Master of the Telecaster. Boy, Thursday, the 27th. Tickets are $15 to $30. On Friday is the Babies. It's a pop, and the tickets are $25 to $50. And as always, Dave has done a great job with the website for LudlowGarageCincinnati.com. You can always go for more details, and he's included a little YouTube audio of the band. And then on Saturday, the 29th, is Madeline Perot. It's jazz. Tickets are $40 to $95. So this is a great lineup. Dave, thank you for doing that. Dave is a great musicologist, and we're going to look forward to a fantastic lineup this week. Let's go to what's next on the queue here. Upcoming events at the CCAC. We still have the Uptown and Around Town Community Art Show. This is the art show where whatever you submitted will be accepted, and they've moved the venue to the Avondale Business Center. It's on Reading Road. If you go up Forest to Reading, take a left. About a mile down the road on the left is a new low-rise red Nantucket red building, and there they have the community art show. It's at 2635 Reading Road. This Friday, opening at the Esquire Theater is FotoFocus, featuring the photos of Jens Rosencrants. So we have, let's see when the opening reception is. From 6 to 6:30 on Friday, September 27th. See the show, mingle and get something to eat and drink, free snacks and cash bar. And then at 6:30 to 7, there'll be brief remarks from CCAC's Leslie Mooney and the artist Jens Rosencrants. And then from 7 to 8:30, there'll be a free film screening of Finding Vivian Meyer. Seating for the film screening is limited, so registration is necessary to ensure your seat. So that's Thursday, this Thursday, September 27th, for the FotoFocus component of the CCAC's, the photographs of Jens Rosencrants. And if you go to CliftonCulturalArts.org and go to shows, you can click on the link to make a reservation for the tickets. It's on an Eventbrite site. The tickets are free, but you'll need to get your reservation. So thank you very much for Leslie and staff at the CCAC to putting that together. We like to. So that's what's going on. Now the opening of the Golden Ticket is November 2nd. So that's going to be. Oh, this is just the entry procedure. Opening reception, just November 2nd. So I don't know what day that is. It's not this coming weekend, but so we'll get back to it and we'll have it live. Hey, Carolyn. Fine, you want to say hello? Great, we're live on you. Oh yes, thank you. So that's all we have at the Esquire. At the CCAC. Let's go to Clifton Plaza and see what's going on at Clifton Plaza. It's September 28th, that's Saturday. From 7 p.m. we have Ma Crow and Company. You can always buy food and get drinks from Lydia's on Ludlow. She's nice enough to set up a little stand, and we have draft beer. Hi, we're live on YouTube. You want to say hello? Sure. Yeah, well, come over here and sit down. We'll get you We'll just sit down here. I broadcast live whenever possible from Clifton Market. We're trying to build a crowd to come in. What brings you into the market? You can there you are right there. You can introduce yourself.
Well, my name is Mike. My wife and I came down today. She's been reading some reviews, and we live up in Finneytown, and do a lot of shopping at Kroger. But I remember we used to spend a lot of time down here in Clifton, and we've been wanting to get down in the market for a long time. She was reading a review yesterday or the day before, I forget, and decided, hey, we wanted to go down, and so we decided to have breakfast today. Went back in the deli and had a sandwich, which was good. So
that's perfect. You can come in and have hot food.
That's right.
You get a sandwich, pizza, hot pizza.
Yep. And she's right now looking at produce. So we're going to spend some time here today.
Well, thank you very much. We have a wonderful cafe. It's sort of like a buffet here.
Right.
You can buy just a single order of Brussels sprouts or mac and cheese.
Well, we split a what you call a Dio grinder.
Right.
And that was a good sandwich. It was toasted, made up nice.
Perfect. So that's the best part about Clifton Market is it's a friendly place, supports the community. It's like the watering hole,
right?
The well, and during this difficult startup phase, we need to get a third more people in.
I'm sure.
At any one time, in order to show that we can be a profitable market.
Yeah, viable, right.
In the old days of Keller's, in the heyday, they did 200 to 250 a week.
Is that right?
And our sale figure, we want to get up to 160. So if you remember old Keller's,
I do.
You kind of get an idea of what we're up against. People's habits changed.
Yeah.
We had a hard time. We still do. Nobody starts a grocery store. They got to be mad. So we're mad. We spent 6.1 million doing it, and now we're sitting with our madness.
Yeah, right.
It's like there's no downside to the market. It's a pleasant experience.
Yeah.
Support the community. The only downside is we don't have enough shoppers, and you can't really see that when you come in.
No. Well, it's a great place. It would seem like it's a great place to have a store. On one hand, it's tough though competing. I think with somebody that has a hold like Kroger, and they're just so everywhere.
Right.
So I mean, yours is a place that would be a destination.
Yes, we're trying to. I realized that initially we wanted to be a destination store because of a certain sachet or cachet, but now the destination goal is that you come here because it's a community store.
Yeah.
The buying experience is incredibly pleasurable.
Right.
And these are the main points that we have right now. We have great bakery, produce, fish market, hot food, deli, sushi, and fresh cut meats. Now we're short on dry goods and staples because without the customers, we can't buy those items. Now,
okay.
We're at the point where we can pay for the deli, the meat, the fish. We can keep those people paid, but it's the dry goods that are suffering. So if you can see it, this is where we could somebody could loan us $40,000. We could put the dry goods in, but without the customer raising up. It's a two-tier bar.
Right.
One, we need the customers, and then we could work on the operating capital. But without the customers,
no, you got to drive traffic.
We don't have a store. We're losing money every day.
Got to drive traffic.
So we're going to shorten our hours by an hour for 5 days of the week.
Is that right?
We're going to open at 8 from Sunday to Thursday, coming when the time changes.
Yeah.
We've got some space downstairs we could rent. We're trying to figure out all the places we can save a little money. The staff here is working on a razor thin edge. It's a marginal staff, which is why volunteering is so important. Being an independent store, we don't have a corporate overhead to guide the marketing.
Right.
Marketing is all this has to be kind of like guerrilla marketing, or like this broadcast,
Yeah.
or social media is really our way out. Your wife discovered it on what was it?
Well, I'm not sure exactly where she saw it, to tell you the truth. I don't know if she was on the internet or what.
Well, this is word of mouth is the basic pinnacle of. So I'm gonna have to give you my button here so you can take one with you, so you can become a Clifton Market supporter.
All right, great. Thank you.
No, my pleasure.
I'll wear it proudly.
Well, thank you, and we're doing our best here to make a go of it. So who
Well,
knows what'll happen.
I hope it works. Tom, nice to meet you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. A fancy studio here.
That's
Don't we have his hot lights? That's really, you couldn't hope for anything better than that. Really, I've come to conclusion that my wife was right. I mean, my partner was right. She started soliciting people to come and say hello and howdy, good to see you. And I took her advice and I put some feelers out, and lo and behold, we got two people from the feelers, and the gentleman just fessed up and came over. So we're going through the lineup of the Plaza Music this coming weekend. We have Mal Crow and Company on Saturday, and Saturday is Mal Crow, and then we have Resonator on the 29th. That would make it Sunday. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Well, gee, that means that the opening of Jens Rosencrants show is Thursday, September 27th. Resonator is playing on the Plaza on Saturday the 29th, and Mal Crow is playing on Friday. Okay, well, I'm sorry I got my dates out of line there. But, all right. That's all we have in the music lineup on the Plaza. We're gearing up for CliftonFest. You go to CliftonFest.gov or .com. You can sign up to volunteer or take a look at the lineup. I think we might go to that later. Let's go to the Gaslight Bar and Grill. I have them queued up here on Facebook. See if there's any update. No update so far. So we'll just let's go to the Gaslight blog. Jeff Wilson always has a nice post there. See ya. Let's go to sports at UC. They played Ohio University yesterday and won. It's a fantastic game. Let's see what's going on today. I have women's tennis in Milwaukee, women's tennis in Peoria, women's soccer in Tulsa. That's on Sunday. Let's see what's going on Monday. We have men's golf, the Bearcat Invitational. It's Sunday, all day. They have good weather for that. It's also going on Tuesday. We have men's soccer versus IUPUI at Gettler Stadium at 7. So that's Wednesday, men's soccer at Gettler Stadium. Well, let's see if we can find out what's going on with FC. But we're first going to go to the Conservatory of Music, the College Conservatory of Music. On September 30th, that would be Sunday. Hey, Reed. Good to see you.
How are you?
Fine, fine. Well, get your daughter over here to come over and say hello.
Say hi.
Here, come over this way.
Step over, careful with the wire.
Yeah, just step right in here. Step right here. Oh, good. You can say hello, and we want to know what you come here to shop for. See, maybe you had something on your grocery list. You can say hello and give your name.
Hello, my name is Mabel, and we are gonna come here to get maybe a cake because it's my daddy's birthday. Well, it was his birthday Friday, so his birthday was Friday, and it's a couple days ago from it. So we might go get him the cake, and then we came here to get some more granola bars, and I think maybe to get some apples, and
So, is there anything on your list?
he said if I pop out this tooth, then I can get whatever I want, because it's really, really loose, and it's like coming out from inside my skin.
Oh boy. Well, we know how you can work that till it'll probably be tonight or so. Maybe this afternoon.
Yeah, I think it's gonna come out in the middle of the night.
But that's from your growing pains, see. So you'll have some growing pains when you're sleeping, and hey, out comes the tooth. Well, thank you, Mabel, for that. Thank you for stopping by, and make sure we'll see you here often on Clifton
Bye.
Market. Bye-bye. Thank you, Reed. Thanks. Happy birthday.
Thank you. Good job, Mabel. Way up.
Thank you, Mabel Hartman. So we're getting back to the lineup of music at the College Conservatory of Music and part of UC. On September 30th, Sunday, is the CCM Choral Series Fall Showcase. So that's the lineup for CCM this coming week. Let's go to the Esquire. And the lineup for the movies is Assassination Nation, Fahrenheit 11/19, Juliet Naked, Black Klansman, 8th Grade, and 3 Identical Strangers, plus Being John Malkovich. Now that's, oh, well, this is all today. That's right, they have special movies today. Let's see, Monday, Tuesday. These are for September 10th. I'm gonna have to go back, see if we can get the lineup for it. I don't know why I can't seem to get, let's go to the menu. Let's go to movies. Now playing Juliet Naked, Black Klansman, The Miseducation of Cameron Post, 8th Grade, 3 Identical Strangers, The King, and Silhouettes. That's what's coming. That's what's playing now. And let's go to home and see. I think I've lost my screen. Oh, here it is, Sunday, September 23rd. That's what I wanted to see. Assassination Nation. We haven't read what that's about. Let's see what we can say about that. High school senior, let's see, we got 10 minutes left. High school senior Lily and her group of friends live in a haze of text, posts, selfies, and chats just like the rest of the world. So when an anonymous hacker starts posting details from the private lives of everyone in their small town, the result is obviously... Howdy. Good, good. The result is absolute madness, leaving Lily and her friends questioning whether they'll survive the night. So Assassination Nation. Okay, let's go to Fahrenheit. See what that's about. Howdy. Michael Moore's Fahrenheit 11.9. Oh, that's my partner is calling, but we can't answer that phone, so we'll talk later about it. Probably going to go to voicemail, and that'll be fine. We'll pick it up later. So Fahrenheit 11.9 is a provocative and comedic look at the times in which we live. It will explore the two most important questions of the Trump era. How the F, hello? Did we get here? And how do the F do we get out? It's the film to see before it's too late. So thanks for that. And the rest of the lineup is The Big Bad Fox and Other Tales. It's part of Art House Day. It's Art House Day today at the Esquire Theater. And they're having 3 films shown. The Big Bad Fox and Other Tales. It's a cartoon. And also the Baghdad Cafe. Hello? So, and last night was the live cast of Rocky Horror Picture Show. Every other Saturday they do that. So that's what we have here on the lineup of the Esquire. Let's go to the news record and see if what we have here. Here's why Uptown campus lost power yesterday. The FC Cincinnati outlasts Toronto, expands an unbeaten streak. So that means FC won. Women's golf is victorious at Northern Kentucky University's Fall Classic. Photos from Bearcats versus Alabama A&M game. That was September 15th. Anti-slavery student organization partners with Cincinnati Zoo. So that's brief news from the University of Cincinnati. News record. Let's go see what else we have in the lineup. Let's go to FC. See when the next FC game is. Newport Stadium, September 29th. So that's Saturday, September 29th. Hello? 7:30, Newport Stadium. So that's fantastic. I'm glad I got that in the queue now. Let's go to the Clifton Performance Theater. See if there's anything coming up. Nothing there. We're going to go to Luna. Hey, Rick. Luna. We have it's an improv, Harry Potter improv at the Clifton Performance Theater, which is the Black Box Theater downstairs across from the CBS. On Friday at 8 o'clock for the next 2 Fridays, they're going to show Luna, a Wizarding World parody. So that's good with the Luna. That's CliftonFest events at the Cincinnati Zoo. We can't help but go there and see what's going on with the zoo. The dinner with the animals is sold out. It's September 21st. That was Friday. Okay, Bowling for Rhinos is Saturday, September 29th. It's an off-site fundraiser. Let's go and see where that is. We've got Bowling for Rhinos. It's an off-site fundraiser. Join us for Bowling for Rhinos, an off-site fundraiser by the Cincinnati chapter of American Association of Zookeepers. The Cincinnati Zoo and Botanical Garden has been instrumental to numerous in situ and ex situ conservation efforts for the rhinoceros. Hello. Bowling for Rhinos is a night of bowling to raise funds and awareness for the plight of all 5 species of rhinos: Javan, black, white, Sumatran, and Indian. The participants will bowl for 2 hours and have the opportunity to participate in several other supplemental fundraisers, including a silent auction, raffle, and more. In addition to bowling, we will have t-shirts for sale, a silent auction, and a raffle. So it's Saturday, September 29th from 5 to 10 p.m. Doors open at 5. Bowling begins at 6. So this is going to be at Walt's Lanes in Newport, Kentucky. 1809 Monmouth, Newport, Kentucky. So that's Bowling for Rhinos at the Cincinnati Zoo, and we love to read that. Cincinnati Zoo is not in Clifton, but it's right next to Clifton, and we can't pass up a great opportunity. Let's go to the Clifton Market beer menu from beermenus.com. Hello. Clifton Market Beer Store. The recommendations are the AleSmith Nut Brown Ale. It's a brown ale. It's 5% from San Diego. 6-pack cans, $12.99. And Grim Icing on the Cake Imperial Stout, 10%, Brooklyn, New York, a pint for $10.99. So we believe that this changes every so often. So let's see if we can reboot it. Hello. Hello. Oh, it is. I rebooted it and we get a new selection. Well, that's great. Now that's just what we like. Okay, coming up, the Melvin IPA. It's a 7.5 from Jackson, Wyoming. It's 6 pack cans for $12.99. We have the Regile Augustus. I guess I should pronounce that using Latin. It's a Doppelbock 8.2 from Augsburg, Germany. You get 6-pack bottles for $11.99. So it's rare, highly rated, and yet a great brewery. And the Melvin IPA is listed as rare, and it's a great brewery. So thank you for beermenus.com. You search Clifton Market and you'll see top recommendations every day. I suppose it changes. We're going to reboot that from now on. Make sure that we can get, and then I run down to the bottom of individual web pages. Let's go to Clifton NextDoor and see what's happening with Clifton NextDoor. Nanny needed. There's an oak tree with a large burl. Someone's a woodworker, pick that up. I think the tree's marked to be cut down. We're talking about a kitty. Someone is needed to hem pants. If you want to, someone's looking for a gutter cleaner. I know that house. I need a gutter cleaner myself. So someone is talking about Ludlow Avenue. Watching Rick Steve's video this morning must have reminded them of Ludlow Avenue. Jeffrey Craven is looking for a small engine maintenance. Old boiler needs servicing. And they've asked me to sign in, so I'm going to sign in and see if we missed anything. So, let's see if we... Someone needs a lawn mowed. Mike's at Ludlow Wine and Beer is still collecting pop tops. Somebody's looking for a therapy dog. Predators in the night feeding on our fur balls. Well, that's you have to go online to read that story. And a sad note from Gaslight Cookies will be closing. Tom from Gaslight Cookies asked me to post that after 3 years. They will be closing their doors next Saturday, September 29th. He has loved the Clifton community and wanted to thank everyone for all their support. Tom would also like to thank his 2 employees, Eric and Tori, who have been with him since it opened. So that's the end of our program today, and kind of ended on a sad note that Gaslight Gourmet Cookies is ending. So live from Clifton Market, it's Tom Lohre signing off for till tomorrow.